What is going on, guys? So today what we are going to be doing is restaining this bench that I built about a year and a half ago, and hopefully once we restain this thing it will look as good as new. So I don't actually stain a lot of my projects. I personally like the natural look of all the different types of woods regardless as to what it is, and I only have stained a few of my projects in the past. And this is one of them. This was the very first project that I did, and I finished this thing with a deck stain, and this has been holding up really well over the last year and a half. It was actually covered out in my patio, so it wasn't in direct sunlight, and it actually stood up really well. So I personally don't have a lot of experience using stains. A lot of my projects I just apply a coat of finish and that's really it. But I guess as a first project, I think this is a really good way to go. You don't have to worry about applying a varnish or a lacquer or anything like that. So for this, I'm just going to use a little foam brush that I got at the hardware store. These came in like a pack of 30. I'm just going to dispose of it after. There's no reason to really keep it, and this should work. So on the bottom of the bench, I actually installed some of these little plastic feet on the bottom, and what that does is it actually prevents the water on the ground from being soaked up into the leg and rotting it out. If I build any more outdoor projects similar to this one, I will probably do that. And just so I don't get any on my bench, I'm just going to throw some paper towels underneath each leg. So I have the entire bench done except for the top part. Actually, you know what? I've done this whole bench so far with one brush. I'm going to use a brand new one for the top. And here is the pack of all the brushes, like I mentioned earlier, and they actually come with some really neat little different sizes and shapes and stuff like that. So I'll get a brand new one and we'll do the top. This is like the most satisfying thing. Here is the completed bench, guys. I personally don't stain a lot of my projects. I actually like the natural color of the wood, but I think for this it looks really nice. The whole thing was all mortised and tenon together. There were dados in the armrest, half laps in the back, and it was just a really fun project to do. It was my very first project, so I did learn a lot from it. I actually like this style of bench. It is actually pretty comfortable, and I will probably end up making another one of these or something similar to this in the future. It was a really fun project and I really want to do it again. If there are any other projects or different types of videos that you guys would like to see, definitely leave that down in the comments. Also, if you guys would like to see maybe a Q&A type video, leave that in the comments also. And I think that would actually be a pretty interesting video. So if you enjoyed watching this video, I'd love to have you subscribe if you have not already. And if you could hit that like button, I really would appreciate that also. So that is basically going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.